Welcome to another edition of KathyLandon.com, the place to be if you want to be a more savvy side hustler. It's my passion and desire to help you develop your God-given gifts and talents, to develop your unique voice so that you can bring your gifts to the world, to bless not only your family, but all of those of us in the world. So I hope you'll join me today for a wonderful session discussing the Pomodoro technique or the Pomodoro Method. So grab your journal and a pen and come along on the ride with us. All right, so why in the world would I be wanting to bring to you the Pomodoro Effect? Well, simply because A, it's effective, B, it works, C, it's changed the way that I do things, and it's a life hack that I've been using for years. How to get more hours in your day and productivity. Those are always the big bugaboos because we just don't have enough time, we don't have enough energy, we don't have enough resources, and this is one way that you can just crush your day. Slay the day, crush your day, take charge, and all of those things. So the Pomodoro Effect, what is it? Well, first of all, it was the brainchild in the 80s of Francesco Cirillo. It's a method by which you simply just need a timer. So you're taking a timer and you're setting it for a specific amount of time. So 10 minutes. Anybody can do anything for 10 minutes, right? I think if you're a disciple of the Fly Lady, she says 15 minutes. So you set your timer, we'll go with 15 minutes. So you're going to set your timer for 15 minutes and you are going to focused work on just that one thing. Okay, whatever it is that you're doing, if you're studying, if you're getting laundry done, whatever it is, whatever the task is, if you're writing, if you're editing, you're going to work for a specific amount of time. So 15 minutes, and you're not going to do anything but that. You're going to buckle down, you're going to focus, you're going to follow one course until success. Then when your timer goes off, you're going to have 5 minutes or whatever your time limits are, that you're going to take a break, that you're going to rest, that you're going to leave the activity, you're going to get up, you're going to physically move, and you're going to transition. You're going to do something different. Now, in my other video where I was talking about productivity in the morning and your Savvy T3, you can reference that one if you'd like. I gave the example of this is how I get more water in, this is how I get my exercise in. You can do some leg lifts, you can stretch, you can bend, you can do your water, you can go to the bathroom. And it doesn't matter if you're not coming back to the task that you were doing. You're going to move to another task that's on your list of goals, the ways that you're going to slay that day, okay? So you're knocking things out in 15-minute increments. And if you can just move to one, to another, then you look at the end of the day and it's like, oh my goodness, look at the list that I have accomplished. Now, let's say that you are studying or you are trying to complete a project or you're editing a paper and you have a deadline. Well, then what you're going to do is you're going to do your 15 minutes, then you're going to take your break, and then you're going to do your 15 more minutes. And when you do 4 of those, then you can check off that you have completed a Pomodoro. So how about that? It's easy peasy. And it is a super effective, simple, and easy method that you can lay over your life all day, every day. Now, here's some hacks, because I love to give you some secrets to success. So take those projects that you hate. I'm going to talk to the young mom right now. Or anybody that's working a day job and trying to do the side hustle, and you still have all of your housework and your cooking and all of that to do on top of life. All right, so let's take the thing that you hate. Maybe it's doing laundry all the way through. You hate to put the laundry up. Maybe you hate to empty the dishwasher. Maybe it's that you hate to wash dishes. I don't know. Whatever those tasks are that are mundane tasks that you just put off doing, and then that negative anti-productivity just kind of weighs on you like a monkey. All right, here's my tip. Actually set that timer to see how long does it take you to do it. Okay? I hated past tense, because I learned this years and years ago, but I hated to do laundry all through the steps, to actually sort it, put it in, change it from the washer to the dryer, pull it out when it's done, when the little beeper goes off, go out, fold it, hang it up, put it up, and then put it away. Hated going through all of those steps. So typically I was like most people, I would get it washed, sorted, washed, and dried, and then it's either going to stay in the dryer or stay in a basket, and it never gets put away. And so then we've got the mess of wrinkles, and then if it's something important, I've got to iron, and I know who does that, right? But it was all of those things. So here's the deal. I heard this method and I did it. I timed myself. And do you know it literally takes less than 5 minutes to fold and neatly put away an entire load of laundry? I mean, really think about that. 5 minutes. So now that's a brain trick. It's one of those things that I can trick my brain. I know it's not going to take me 5 minutes, certainly not the 15 that I have set aside. So now I can pop it out. I can do it while I'm watching TV, if I'm watching TV or whatever. And I can stack my habits, and I can get them done more quickly, because in my brain, I know that it's not going to take that long. Same thing, another one for emptying the dishwasher. Just don't like doing it. I'm sorry, just don't like drying the things off that aren't dry and putting them up. I just don't like doing it. Here's a life hack. All right, if you get up and you've got your coffee brewing, assuming you don't have a Keurig, if you do have a Keurig, while your coffee cools, you can absolutely hit the start button on your coffee maker, unload the dishwasher, and by the time you're finished unloading the dishwasher, A, you're awake because you stayed up in the upright position, and B, now your coffee's done. You can unload the dishwasher in that little amount of time, and it's crazy how easy that works. So when you can trick your mind, any of these little mind tricks are things you can do to help yourself become more productive. That's always a win in my day, always makes you more savvy. So in the video that I did on productivity, I said, make it a savvy T3. So your savvy is that it's going to be simple, and it's going to be very versatile, youngling. So if this is a new thing for you, if you're messing with it, see how long you can go. What is your focus time? I listened to a podcast where his time was 42 minutes. 45 was just the break point for him. He couldn't concentrate and stay focused for 45, but he could do it for 42. And then he had an 18-minute break. So he liked doing his day in 1 hour increments, and he broke it up 42, 18, 30 and 10, however you want to do it. What is the number that works for you? If you've got littles running around, it may not be 15, it may be 10, and you may be thanking the Lord that you got 10 focused minutes. But what are the times that work best for you, and how can you lengthen the time that you focus and then shorten the time that you break? And then making that time that you break, add in those other things of your day that you want to get done. If it's a 15-minute break and you want to take that time to do, say, Duolingo, or learning French with Francois, whatever it is that's your personal goal, add that in right there. Exercise, water, whatever, and then jump back in, and you're ready for the next thing. And then I want to encourage you, particularly if you have kids at home and you're trying to do this, be fully present with them. When you're with them, be fully present with them, or with your husband, whomever it is. If you're at work and you're giving them an honest day's labor, then while you're there, make your time the most productive. Be the best version of yourself you can be. Now, here is my takeaway for you today. Here's my application. So create a Pomodoro in your life, just for a day. So if we want to apply the other teaching, if you go back and you watch my Savvy T3, my productivity mindset deal, then you've got a night routine and you've got a day routine. So here's my deal, is what can be your personal Pomodoro? What's the time frame that you want to focus in? What's your break? So if you want to leave me a comment below, I'd love it. I'd love to see if this has changed or affected your life. I'd like to see how you're applying what you're learning and if you're getting any value from this. So that would be a blessing to me. And when you go to be a blessing to others, or you are being intentional about being a blessing to others, you can't help but be blessed yourself. So if you like this and got some value, subscribe below, like it, share it with a friend, and I appreciate you as always. And until the next time, have a blessed day.